4 points separate the top two teams over in La Liga as Sevilla close in on Real Madrid. What's going to happen in the next round of matches? We'll get into it next. Right, folks, what's going on in a prediction video today? We look forward to match number 25 over in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button to keep your bang out today with all things La Liga related, Bab and Rose related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. And one Ruski, of course. That's the race for the title, but of course the race for the top four is hot to trot. With of course Barcelona is currently sitting in fourth spot, with Atlético Madrid playing tomorrow night, double match week for them. They can actually get themselves right in, of course, a prime time position for Champions League next season, of course. So yeah, we'll get the deep in just a second. A big shout out to my VIPs, they are the Patreons. Thank you very much, of course, behind the scenes. And if you are interested in supporting the channel in another way, check out the link down below, patreon.com/overseas. So here we go recapping, of course, the last results last week or the weekend. And as you see there, Atlético Madrid picked up a 7-goal thriller, 4-3 in the end over Getafe to move or to maintain their Champions League dreams. They're, of course, in fifth right now with that win, 4 points adrift of Betis in third. Alavés picked up a 2-1 over Valencia, big win for Alavés, of course, struggling, but of course still in the relegation zone and got a lot of work to do to save their season. Meanwhile, in the Barcelona derby, it was 2-2 in the end. Big result that for Espanyol, 2-2 in the end, 13th of the table. Couple of drop points there for Barcelona. And the Cádiz picked up a 0-0 draw against Vigo. I went the draw myself. Sevilla picked up a 2-0 win over Elche. Went with a 3-1 win myself. Villarreal and Real Madrid also drew 0-0 in the end. I went with a 2-2 draw. Not too shabby on that one. Kicking it forward, it was Vallecano did lose at home to Osasuna. Another big win for them, up to 9th of the table now, Osasuna. Mallorca picked up a 3-2 win over Bilbao, of course, denting their European ambitions there. Sociedad go back to anyways, a 2-0 win over Granada, and Levante did lose a 6-goal third to Rayo Betis, who remain third. A little bit too far gone, I think, at the title race, but still maintaining their top four ambitions. Taking a look at the table here, it is, in all its glory, Real Madrid, of course, 4 points clear over Sevilla. They've got some big games still to be played this season to determine if they are going to be the champions again. Meanwhile, kicking off forward, Sevilla in second spot, Real Betis in third, and Barcelona maintain that top four spot at the time being. Meanwhile, down the foot of the table, of course, Levante, Cádiz, and Alavés going down, but of course, it could all change this coming week. Take a look at our prediction league. Take a bloody bow. Vincent Hong, Max Sangadi, and Jimmy Watton with Winky, of course, kicking out to take next, picking up 6 points this past week. Well done to you guys. What's that done to the mini leaderboard? Of course, this is, of course, for the second half of the season. Max Sangadi, of course, kicking out to take 32 points on the board. We think about the great email and said, Hans Wurst and Shane O'Donnell, that's right. Well done to you guys. Of course, the master leaderboard is up there for the patrons. If you want to get involved, check it all out down below. So here is that link. If you want to get involved, cut your voice España, free to enter. Of course, get your name in lights for next week. So that's, of course, brings you bang up to date. These are the next games. Of course, double match week for Atlético Madrid and Levante. They'll be taking place tomorrow. That's Wednesday. So, of course, the 16th of February. Let's get into the deep end on this one then, shall we? Of course, they've played each other, according to my eyes, around about 33 times since the year 2000. 18 wins for Atlético, 8 wins for Levante, and 7 draws. Of course, Atlético, they come to this just 2 wins in the past 6 games, 42% form. Levante side have just won once in the past 6, 17% form as well. Lost them round over in the Wanda Metropolitano as actually a 2-0 win for Levante on the road back in February 2021. In fact, Atlético Madrid have only, what are they looking at here? They've only won twice in the past 6 games against Levante, both home and away. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Bloody hell. Meanwhile, of course, Atlético picked up a 7-goal thriller against Getafe. Levante did lose a 6-goal thriller against Real Betis last time around. Of course, the odds for this one, we have a 3-1 on is your Atlético Madrid, 8-1 is your Levante, and 17-4 is your draw on this one. I'm going to go with Madrid here to get back to anyways. 2-1 for them, of course, maintain their push for top 4, of course, with the start of the week. Kicking off forward, Bilbao, taking on my boys, Sociedad. That's, of course, taking place on Sunday, February the 20th. Now, these two sides, of course, played each other 53 times since 1994. 15 wins for Bilbao, 18 wins for Sociedad, and 20 draws, of course. Bilbao, though, coming to this red-hot form. Just won defeat the past 6 games, 75% form up against Sociedad, who've only won once the past 4 games, 67% form as well. Meanwhile, last played each other over in Bilbao. Last played each other over in Bilbao as a 1-0 win for Sociedad. It was back in, of course, was that a final in the Coupe del Rey? Of course, Sociedad picked up the win in April. But last time played each other in Bilbao was back in December 2020. It was a 1-0 win for Sociedad as well. Meanwhile, this season they did play each other the reverse fixture in Sociedad. It was a 1-1 draw back in October. Sociedad coming down onto this on the 2-0 win over Granada and back-to-back clean sheets for them. Meanwhile, Bilbao coming to this on the back of a 3-2 loss against Mallorca. Look at the odds for this one. 7-5 is your host, 2-1 is your draw, 23-10 is your away win. That's Sociedad. Going to go with a win for Sociedad, 2-1 win for them on the road, and of course maintain their ambitions for Europa League at least next season. Kicking off would be Betis. They will be taking on Mallorca. That's also on Sunday, February the 20th. Now these two sides, of course, played with us 33 times since 1987, 13 wins apiece and 7 draws. Of course, Betis coming to this just one defeat the past 6, 83% form. Meanwhile, Mallorca have won 3, lost 3 of the last 6, 50% form as well. Last round, of course, over in Betis, it was a 3-3 draw back in February 2020. The reverse fixture, of course, back in August in match number 1, ended up all square 1-1 in the end. Of course, Betis won a 6-goal thriller last round, 4-2 win over Levante. Mallorca beat Bilbao in a 5-goal thriller, 3-2 in the end as well. Kicking off forward the odds though for this one, of course, Betis 7-4 on for the victory, 11-4 is your draw, 9-2 is your away win. That's of course Mallorca on this one. Going to go with a win for the host here, 2-0 win for them to take to the house. Kicking off forward be Osasuna up against Atlético Madrid, playing their second game this week. And of course the 19th of February as well. Of course they played 37 times in 1983, 12 wins Osasuna, 20 wins for Atlético Madrid and 5 draws of course. Osasuna though just 1 defeat the past 4, 58% form up against the Madrid side, of course just 2 wins in the past 6 games of course. They'll make it 3 out of 6 here with the win over Levante, but coming into this one, last time they played over in Osasuna was a 3-1 win for Madrid back in of course October 2020. The reverse fixture of course back in November was a 1-1 win for Atlético as well. In fact, Atlético have actually won 4 on the spin. In fact, scrap that, 6 on the spin against Osasuna in La Liga action. Kicking off forward though, Osasuna pick up a 3-0 win over Vallecano, and they come into this on the back of back-to-back clean sheets. Meanwhile, of course, Atlético beat Getafe 4-3 last round and have been involved in quite a lot of goals. Their defensive solidness has been diminished over the past 5 or 6 games. They're leaking goals for fun. Take a look at the odds on this one then, shall we? We have Osasuna 40-5 for the victory, even Stevens is your Atletico, and 9-4 is your draws. Quite tight in the bookies though, 3-1 win for Atletico on the road to take to the house. Kicking off forward to be Celta Vigo. They're going to be taking on Levante. That's of course on Monday night. Of course, these two sides have played each other according to my eyes 23 times since 2006. 12 wins to Celta Vigo, 6 wins at Levante, and 5 draws. Celta Vigo unbeaten the last 4, picking up 2 wins and 2 draws. Meanwhile, Levante just 1 defeat past 6 for them. One win at the last 6, 17% form for them right now. Of course, last round over in Vigo, it was a 2-0 win for Celta Vigo back in April 2021. The reverse fixture, of course, was a 2-0 win for Celta Vigo in Levante. Well, kicking it forward, of course, Celta Vigo picking up a draw against Cádiz. Last round, Levante did lose to Real Betis. Last round, look at the odds for this one then, shall we? What have we got on this? We've got Celta Vigo coming at you. 64 on for the victory, 11-4 is your draw, and 90-5 is your away win. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Celta Vigo to take it to the house. Kicking it forward will be Espanyol taking on Sevilla. That's right, of course, locking horns over in Barcelona. Played each other 53 times since 1994. 12 wins for Espanyol, 31 wins for Sevilla, and 10 draws, of course. Espanyol, though, coming to 17% form without winning in the last 6 games. Meanwhile, Sevilla just 1 defeat past 6 for them, 58% form. Drawing a lot of games, though, heading into this one. Last round, of course, in Espanyol was a 2-0 win for Sevilla. Of course, back in August 2019. In fact, Sevilla, though, coming into this, haven't lost against Espanyol in the last 6 matches. Meanwhile, Espanyol pick up a 2-2 draw against Barcelona. Of course, Sevilla pick up a 2-0 win over Elche, and they come into this also on the back of back-to-back clean sheets. Look at the odds for this one then, shall we? Espanyol, 12-5 for the victory, 11-10 is your Sevilla, and 9-4 is your draw. 2-1 is my prediction here for Sevilla to take it to the house. Kicking on forward, though, is Cádiz up against Getafe. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Of course, on Saturday, the 19th of February, played each other 9 times, 2003, 4 wins at Cádiz, 5 wins at Getafe, and 0 draws. Of course, Cádiz coming to us on the back of with that 1 win in 5 for them, 50% form. Meanwhile, Getafe, what we're looking at, 1 defeat past 4 for them, 58% form at the moment. Of course, last time around over in Cádiz, it was a 2-0 win for Getafe. That was, of course, back in December 2020. The reverse fixture, of course, back in November was a 4-0 win for Getafe as well. Coming at you, so, Cádiz pick up a 0-0 draw against Celta Vigo. Getafe did lose a 7-goal thriller against Atlético Madrid. The odds, though, for this one, we have Cádiz 2-1 for them for the victory, 50-8 is your draw, and 8-5 is your Getafe on this one. Let's get into this one, 0-0 in the end over in Cádiz. Kicking on into the final 4 now, we have Elche, and they're going to be taking on, of course, Vallecano. That's on Friday night lights. Of course, these two sides played each other 20 times in 1987, 13 wins at Elche, 3 wins at Vallecano, and 4 draws. Of course, just 1 defeat just 1 win, of the last 4 games for Elche, 58% form up against the Vallecano side, who've just won once in the past 5. Once in 5, 33% form for them as well. Last time round, of course, over in Elche, it was a 1-1 draw back in October 2019. That was in the Segunda Division. Meanwhile, of course, Elche did lose to Sevilla last round. Of course, Vallecano did lose to Osasuna. Look at the odds for this one. It's 9-5 feature Elche, 70-10 is your Vallecano, and 9-5 is also your draw Got with a squeaky 1-1 win for Vallecano. They need to get back to winning ways as their season is starting to fall to pieces. Into Granada now up against Villarreal on Saturday. These two sides, of course, played each other 16 times since 2011. 2 wins for Granada, 8 wins for Villarreal, and 6 draws. Of course, Granada, 4 defeats on the spins for them right now. 17% form up against the Villarreal side. Just 1 defeated past 5, 50% form as well. Last time around, of course, over in Granada was a 3-0 win for Villarreal. That was, of course, back in April 2021. Of course, the reverse fixture back in August was a 0-0 draw over in Villarreal. Look at the last matches then, shall we? Because Villarreal picking up a, what did we lost? We picked up a draw against Real Madrid, and also back-to-back 3 clean sheets on the spin for Villarreal heading into this one. Meanwhile, Granada, back-to-back games without scoring a goal. In fact, back-to-back games without scoring a goal for Granada. So it smells like it could be a bit of a one-sided affair on this one. Taking a look at the odds then for this one. Granada 3-1 for the Ricci, 10-11 on is your Villarreal, 23-10 is your draw. 3-1 win for me, for Villarreal to take to the house. Into the final 2 now. It is Valencia. They're going to be taking on Barcelona. That's right. That's, of course, on Sunday, February the 20th. Now, these two sides have played each other 66 times since 1993, 40 wins for Valencia, 34 wins for Barcelona, and 18 draws. Just 1 win in 6 for them. Of course, right now, 42% form up against the Barcelona side, who have, what are we looking at here? Unbeaten in the last 3. Of course, 50% form, picking up 2 wins and a draw to boot. Last time around, of course, in Valencia, it was a 3-2 win for Barcelona back in May 2021. On the reverse fixture, of course, in the Camp Nou, was a 3-1 win for Barcelona back in October. Valencia pick up a 2-1 loss against Alavés. Of course, Barcelona pick up a 2-2 draw against Espanyol. The odds, though, for this one, we have Valencia 13-5 for the even. Stevens is your Barcelona, and 5-2 is your draw. 3-2 win for Barcelona here to take to the house, and of course keep their Champions League dreams on track. And finally, we have, of course, Real Madrid up against Alavés. Of course, locking horns on the Bernabeu. They played each other 23 times since 1988. 18 wins for Real Madrid, 3 wins for Alavés, and we've got 2 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat the past 6 games for Real Madrid. 67% form up against the Alavés side, picking up 2 wins, and the past 6, 42% form as well. Last round, of course, over at the Bernabeu, it was a 2-1 win for Alavés way back in, of course, November 2020. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture, of course, over in match number 1 in Alavés was, of course, a 4-1 win back in August for Real Madrid. Real Madrid come to this on the back of a 0-0 draw against Villarreal. However, back-to-back clean sheets. Meanwhile, of course, Alavés pick up a 2-1 win over Valencia. The odds, though, for this one, we have 4-1 on is your Real Madrid, 5-1 is your draw, and 10-1 is your away win. That is Alavés. Of course, it's going to be a home win, isn't it? 3-0 win for them, and, of course, a clean sheet to boot. That's, of course, my take on it. Be sure to get your own take on it using the website, /España. And, of course, if you think you are a La Liga expert and want to get involved into content creation, please let me know down below, of course, and let me know that you want to be part of the Overseas Mafia. We are still holding auditions, so get in amongst it. A chance for you to make some content, create a segue into your own platform, maybe make a little bit of pocket money as well. But of course, let me know your thoughts and opinions about that down below. Of course, better still, follow me on Twitter and DM me directly that way. Until then, guys, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe, see you soon for the next one, of course, whenever that is.